Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Japan. Where we last left our nation, we were fighting against a couple different nations here. Trying to take out Navajo and rob Pueblo. We'll turn on Pima next. And then we're going to take them out very soon. We're also working on making this our main trade port, converting everyone down here. Let's get this guy south. They'll almost certainly have moved, probably here. Yes, we'll just go like that. And let's take your cash. We could force him to become a tributary as well. Yeah. I like that idea. Okay, let's isolate them. Take their money. And that'll be good enough for now. We can come back from later. They're so far inland that making them a tributary wouldn't be a bad idea. Take their money. And that did give us plenty of cash that we could use to pay off debt of even the most fiscally irresponsible colonial subjects. I could build some buildings here to increase their income, because none of that gold is actually benefiting their economy. And I'm not sure that they know that. Plus, there's a mix of religions and non-accepted cultures and all sorts of stuff going on here that's making their budget a little stressed. Okay, we can't lose stability, we'll just let our economy be a little bit less healthy than it otherwise would be. Okay, this state... Let's protect trade here. Same here. And let's drop down that autonomy. Didn't necessarily need to do it in this place. That belongs to the merchant guilds. We'll just deal with the uprising that we're going to face. Actually, I should have probably left that. Oh no, the only difference between 40 and 60 is the development cost. Okay, let's take a look at trade issues now. Okay, so we want to move this our main trading port. So this guy is going to, well, we'll wait a month. It's Mexico. Fortunately, we have troops right there. This guy's going to transfer trade power down south. And let's take these 75 ships And they're going to protect trade here in Hangzhou. Siam would actually, looks like it's going to be the biggest. No, Moluccas. Check Malacca. Wow, that'd be a huge bump. I'm trying to get more of this pushing south. Let's put them here. Yeah, that's a huge jump in the amount of wealth that we're pushing south. I think we have to keep them there. Even if we're not directly profiting off of it yet. I think eventually it'll work out to be the better move. Okay, so we could do West African Sea, South Atlantic Coast. Keep these conversions moving along. And let's get our claim here. Check on the maximum number of ships we're allowed. We can get another 12 ships. So I'm going to start building up a trade fleet down here as well. These ones take quite some time, so let's just make them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but we're going to go over. Up to 16. See if there's any trade buildings we can build now. How about these guys? And let's increase our naval force summit. We don't have too long. I try making that the wealthiest trade node. I think we're making pretty good progress. Lose prestige. As we're going to get some in this war anyway. Let's go here because they don't have a large garrison. Not sure what exactly we need to be doing with our merchants, or sorry, diplomats. So why don't we stick one on improving relations with our colonial subjects, and one trying to avoid coalitions. We're almost at the time here on military attack again. We'll go for the points. We need another merchant anyway. I've only got 2 years. Okay, why don't we go for the West African Sea? Where he is, that's the closest to get to anyway. Let's see what we did. Okay, Malacca is now... Oh, Nippon is the highest local, and we're the strongest trade power there, so if that's what they go by, we win. Malacca's highest incoming, and Malacca's highest total. So who's the strongest trade power here? It is not us yet. But we're working on that. Solving one problem at a time. That's... we really need a general there, if possible. Well... I'm gonna hire him. Okay, that worked out. And why don't we make another one of these buildings? Need more ships. Okay, let's protect trade in Malacca. Okay, we don't have too much more time here. That's not going to be done in time. And we could give this all to the trade guilds, but I think instead we're just going to shift it to protect trade. That guy's protecting trade. You're doing local missionary strength. We already converted you, so no need to do that. You're going to be protecting trade as well. Now we could put all of this stuff on protecting trade. I mean, why not? Costs us a little bit of cash, but we're making good income. Alright, let's see how that works out. Expecting Sulu separatists. How many? 10k? Let's get an army into position to deal with them. So that was this one. And how are things coming along here? Pretty nicely. Okay, let's see what we see. So, local Hangzhou is highest outgoing, but that's not the one we need to worry about. And let's see how much of the trade power we have here. 35 versus 38. They might just win us. Are trade ships down here? They are. Let's get this up to the money for it. Yeah, we do. 36. How quickly do you guys get down there? A year. Depends on whether it triggers. Immediately. Let's go for the West African Sea. And it would be really nice if we got another couple of trade power ideas. Even this one might be enough to turn the tide. I'm not going to sign this peace deal until we get this idea, just in case the peace costs us diplo points, because I think it would. Well, maybe not. No, it wouldn't. Okay, let's get their cash. We definitely want to bust these. Anti-Christian edict? Sure. Yeah, we'll put this guy back on searching for the 7 cities of gold. Okay, Ming has pirates. Where? Where are those Ming pirates? Here. Is this fleet? Let's go to hunt pirates. What can we do in the Philippines? Guess because we don't have merchant there or something. Spain. Could have our trade node. Okay, so it didn't trigger in January, so that does buy us some time. We might be the dominant trade power down here by the time it triggers. We'll need 3% more. Let's get these guys back over here. I could give this to our merchant guilds, but I'm not sure how much that would ultimately help us. Should be in Mexico. Where are boats? We'll lose one mercantilism, which is painful, given what we're trying to accomplish right now. Okay. North Atlantic, I suppose? And these guys are heading out. Put them on rebel suppression. And let's keep an eye on this trade node. Japan, so we're tied at 37. They have a slight... Oh, now we have the slight advantage as our ships are arriving. So as long as it happens before anything crazy changes, we should be the winners. I don't think we need that. Go ahead and get some more trade steering. And that should make the situation even better for us. Let's wait a month and we'll check the figures. Okay, so local. Nippon has the best, we're the highest trade there. Malacca has the highest incoming, we're the highest there, they have the highest total. And of course outgoing doesn't matter. Yeah, we are in 39 versus 34. Hey, 19 minutes into the video. Come on, January. Global trade. For us. This changes everything, yes. So we got it. So we get 100 admin, 100 diplomatic, 100 military, 20 prestige. And Brunei gets local trade power plus 10%. Great. Let's get this. We can get better cannons. And now we really don't need to go as heavy into trade power as we were. Let's turn that off. Ooh, yeah, that's the same state, so it did turn it off. I was thinking we missed one. Okay, how fast? 0.28, yeah, so it would make sense to do anything here. Like an institution spread is what I was thinking. Let's turn these off, and we'll make a lot more money. Well, maybe not. We'll have a lot lower expenses, certainly. In Japan. Go ahead and close this off to Europeans. And we'll keep this on local trade power, because we don't need to convert their Korea. How do you even compete? I guess they must have conquered more of Manchuria. You know, Colombia to Portugal. And having Brunei converted will definitely make that area a lot more stable and prosperous. Okay, any goals we need to pursue at the moment? I'm not sure. Oh, Spain. I get this tech before the institutions make it more expensive, so I'm going to do that. And we'll just save up cash for embracing global trade. So we should check to make sure that these guys are not in debt. Wow, 771. Crazy. They really need to convert everything and accept the cultures. And what's their budget look like? Let's take a closer look. So they are making 1.12. They're making more than they're losing. Awesome ducats. That makes us a little bit further away from being able to pay off their debt, sadly. But now we feasibly could. We do that. And for the moment, we're going to improve relations with with our colonial subjects. Evangelical Union. We should join it. Make the HRE Shinto. Extra silver would certainly not hurt. Still need that to spread. It's probably going to spread throughout here fairly rapidly. But to get it up here, we probably need to develop. Fortunately, we're ahead of time on admin tech. If we get ship costs down, no. We're going to get military tech cheaper. And let's finish off these trade ideas. They'll give us another merchant. Meaning that we could stick one here and have him transfer trade power. And now we should be able to take these guys and assign them to hunting pirates. And the Philippines. As soon as this guy arrives. Take a look at that in a second. Really? Yeah, let's move them up to the Philippines. Maybe it's something about range. Okay, do we upset the clergy? Well, let's let them get a little bit more influence. Because I want these points. And then we could just give them cash. And the reason why I want those points is because we could develop here to spur on the spread of global trade. I want to get this up to 50 anyway. But thinking ahead, it occurs to me that we'll probably have to develop to get manufacturers present before the 5-year mark. It's just not naturally going to grow that quickly, I don't think. I mean, maybe it will, but I doubt it. It's like this one's going to take, 25 years minus the time that we sped it up. Okay, Baltic. We could try circumnavigating the globe, but I think we'd need a couple more colonies. Something down here and maybe something up somewhere around here and maybe down here and here or something. But we don't desperately need it. We don't need the prestige. We probably don't need the naval tradition. Yeah, it's at 96. So I'm not going to risk ships drastically divert from our colonization scheme. Wait, why Sweden? Is that are outraged? How did we get aggressive expansion against Sweden? The hell? I guess I'm not gonna object, but wow, that's weird. Let's call this guy back. And let me keep an eye on our time. We're at the 30-minute mark, so let's stop here. Thank you for watching.